Is it time to buy or sell QQQ ETF? In this video, we are diving deep into QQQ. Our initial report was published on our website on Monday, the 9th of June, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive complimentary price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 27th of May, 2025, our system has ranked QQQ as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 3.62. Now, let's examine the ETF's performance during this time frame. The ETF has experienced a gain of 1.82%. This results in an average return of 0.18% per day since it was designated as a buy candidate. The exchange-traded fund has broken through a significant and robust upward trend in the short term, indicating an even stronger rate of ascent. Should there be a pullback, there will now be support at the former level of resistance on the current trend, specifically at $525.64. This level may present a second opportunity for gains. According to fan theory, the next possible peak could be at $590.68, which may serve as a resistance level that could be challenging to surpass on the first attempt. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 14.56% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from a loss of 0.578% to a gain of 13.46%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of around 5.11%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from a decline of 16.71% to an increase of 8.46% over the coming year. In practical terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $442.02 and $575.60. Our latest daily update for QQQ includes the headline, Green Day on Monday for QQQ ETF, after gaining 147 thousandths of a percent. The QQQ ETF price increased by 147 thousandths of a percent on the last trading day, which was Monday, the 9th of June, 2025. It rose from $529.92 to $530.70. During that trading day, the ETF fluctuated by 628 thousandths of a percent, with a low of $529.01 and a high of $532.33. The price has risen in 7 of the last 10 days and is up by 4.21% over the past 2 weeks. Volume fell on the last day by 9 million shares, with a total of 33 million shares traded for approximately $17,610 million. It is important to consider that falling volume alongside rising prices can indicate divergence and may serve as an early warning of potential changes in the coming days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the ETF was $540.80, while the lowest price was $402.39. Currently, the price is 1.87% or $10.10 below the 52-week high of $540.80. which is also the all-time high for this ETF. Today, the tech sector is under the spotlight, particularly the Invesco QQQ Trust, known for its focus on the NASDAQ 100. With the intersection of robotics and artificial intelligence emerging as a crucial theme, we see growing interest in exchange-traded funds like QQQ that heavily invest in these transformative technologies. The recent uptick in artificial intelligence adoption trends suggests that major stocks, often referred to as the Magnificent Seven, are propelling market growth. The allure of QQQ is further enhanced by its significant inflows, totaling $17 billion last week, indicating strong investor confidence in technology and growth sectors. With its tax-efficient structure, QQQI offers investors attractive yield options, rivaling traditional QQQ investments. Looking ahead, while QQQ's short-term performance appears promising due to the current tech rally driven by advancements in artificial intelligence, the long-term potential remains even more compelling. Analysts project that artificial intelligence could dramatically reshape entire industries, potentially multiplying investments significantly by the year 2035. As such, QQQ stands as a strong contender for both growth investors and those seeking to capitalize on the robust momentum in technology. These developments could influence stock prices positively, making QQQ a cornerstone for a diversified investment strategy. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 9th of June, 2025, it was reported that Edward Jones assigned QQQ a mixed grade along with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 3rd of June, 2025, Benchmark assigned QQQ a hold grade, maintaining a hold action. On Friday, the 30th of May, 2025, Benchmark upgraded QQQ to a buy grade while keeping a hold action. On Friday, the 23rd of May, 2025, Kansas City Capital rated QQQ as positive with a hold action. On Monday, the 19th of May, 2025, Citigroup assigned QQQ a reduced grade, resulting in a downgrade action. The following signals have been identified for QQQ. The QQQ ETF holds buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, suggesting a positive outlook for the ETF. Additionally, there is a general buy signal indicated by the relationship between these two averages, with the short-term average positioned above the long-term average. During any downward corrections, support can be expected around the levels of $526.26 and $499.95. A drop below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Monday, April 21, 2025, and thus far, it has increased by 22.53%. Further gains are anticipated until a new top pivot is identified. It is worth noting that volume declined during the last trading session, even while prices increased. This creates a divergence between volume and price, which may serve as an early warning sign. Therefore, the ETF should be monitored closely. Some negative signals have also emerged, which could impact short-term developments. Moreover, a sell signal is currently present from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Here are some additional signals that may pique your interest. Moving Average Convergence Divergence indicates a sell signal. Pivots suggest a buy signal from 35 days ago. Bollinger also shows a buy signal from 18 days ago. The short-term moving average indicates a buy signal from 11 days ago. The long-term moving average reveals a buy signal from 33 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 29 days ago. When we review the 12-month chart, we observe the short moving average shows a buy signal from 33 days ago. The long-term moving average indicates a buy signal from 21 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages suggests a buy signal from 12 days ago. For more signals, remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for QQQ. On the downside, the exchange-traded fund finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $466 and $423.69. There is a natural risk involved when an ETF is testing a support level, as breaking this level may lead the ETF to fall to the next support level. In this case, QQQ finds support just below today's level at $466. If this support is broken, the next level from accumulated volume will be at $423.69 and $422.67. Generally, the ETF tends to exhibit controlled movements, and with good liquidity, the risk is considered quite low. Over the past day, the ETF moved $3.32 between its high and low, which represents a change of 0.628%. For the past week, the ETF has experienced a daily average volatility of 1.03%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for QQQ, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, let's discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric evaluates a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A relatively low PE ratio may suggest either a low expectation for the company's future growth or that the exchange-traded fund is undervalued, potentially indicating a buying opportunity. Now, let's discuss some potential day trading levels for QQQ. There is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which indicates that the ETF could move upwards swiftly under the right conditions. In this scenario, you might consider entering a position and using volume to determine when to exit. On the downside, QQQ encounters its first support level at $466. If this support level holds, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. Our recommended stop loss is set at $513.08, which reflects a decrease of 3.32%. This exchange-traded fund exhibits very low daily fluctuations, resulting in minimal risk. Additionally, there is a buy signal indicated by a pivot bottom identified 34 days ago. Is QQQ ETF a good buy? Several short-term signals, along with an overall positive trend, suggest that the ETF has broken through its upward trend. This indicates a potentially stronger rate of increase. We can conclude that the current level may present a buying opportunity, as there is a fair chance for QQQ ETF to perform well in the near term. However, due to the possibility of a false trend break, listing the ETF as a pure buy candidate is somewhat reserved. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Tuesday, the 10th of June, we expect QQQ to open lower by 2 cents and start trading at $530.68. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the exchange-traded fund. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the exchange-traded fund? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a lovely day. With regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.